shouldn't be allowed to think thoughts. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Picture This, the Best Picture Movie Review Show. I am the coarse, rough, irritating sand of this show. My name is Alex. With me is the sometimes fake performances of Jack Pinchuk.
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
Also joining us is the brilliant cinematographer Matthew Chen.
Hello.
And the gripping words of Adelaide Spence. Just Hamlet. All about words. Gang, we watched another movie. And some of us have thoughts. But to put that to the test to see how many thoughts, we're going to go to the chief hater of this movie, probably. I'm going to turn, before we say anything, we're going to turn this show entirely over to the gentle, tender, ash-lined hands of one Jachariah Pinchuk. Jack, what's wrong, really, actually, wrong with Larry Arabia? That's not right. What's it called?
All right. Lawrence of Arabia. Yeah, I'm going to put my rating up right away because... fuck. No, this...
Oh, full mid. Great. Full mid.
This movie is mid as fuck. I'm sorry. This is a very well-made film. The score is beautiful. The cinematography is gorgeous. And I cannot say enough about the technical aspects of this film. However, the screenplay is dog shit. Peter O'Toole, wooden performance. Fucking block of wood in this movie. I do not understand the high regard that this performance is held in. He's fine at best. The opening of the movie infuriates me to no end. If you want me to be invested in this character's journey, don't show me the end of his journey at the very beginning of the movie and then spend 4 hours telling me how he got there. This is a movie. This is something we're going to look at in like 20 weeks when we get to 82. And I'm going to say a similar thing, but I think it works slightly better in that movie. We'll get to that then. This is a very beautiful movie. The performances are, for the most part, solid. Peter O'Toole, like I said, Midsburg performance. I can't remember his name. Alec Guinness. Yeah, that guy. He's good. Probably the best performance in the movie.
Alec contender match, Jack.
Yeah. And Alec Guinness is fine. I don't know what you want from me here. This is a very well-made technical achievement of a film. However, I don't give a shit about anything happening in it. Spence, I think you have the same rating as me.
Yeah, I'm surprised how passionate you are for a mid-movie.
Here's the thing. I want to rate it lower, but I can't because of how well-made the film is.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I rewatch it, it's going down. And that's purely on the basis of this only gets so much leeway for me. Because this is maybe, of the show we've watched so far, at least top 5, if not top 3. Movies that need an editor. Yeah. This one best editing, you're fucking dumb. Yeah. It's not even like a thing of like, oh, I'm so bored. I have a short attention span. There's just stretches of this movie where like the plot isn't developed or they're just fucking walking in the desert. Like my attention is not being held. I have no interest in anything going on. I just want to take a nap. And it took me 3 days to watch it.
Great.
Yeah, we'll go to the next rating here. Matthew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this was a rewatch, so it took me a few days to complete this rewatch as well. It's just, you guys have pretty much said everything. Like, my rating is only higher because I just love the visuals. The score is amazing, and just like has a very grand scale. But like the having pretty visuals isn't enough for me to care about like the story.
Yeah, Coho could not be here today, but I haven't gotten word on his rating yet, but I believe this is it. I think he told me his rating a while ago, and that's where I got that number, but I don't know. Alex, is this your rating, or is your rating lower?
Here's the thing. I actually wanted to talk about it, is the thing, because I don't know what it steadily goes down the more I think about it. In a way that, like, it's too long. This movie could, I mean, you could cut an hour out of it and still have everything that's in it. And I think that's an enormous problem. I don't really agree with the issues of the performance. I think the performances are like fine. The score and the cinematography is all there. The thing that really bothers me about this movie, what really got to me, and Jack, you will know this because we talked about it very briefly. I know absolutely nothing more about this guy at the end of the movie than when we started. I know almost nothing new. No new information was given to me. No, I have no insight into this character. I don't know what he thought about his actions. I don't know what anyone else around him thought about his actions. I just know what his actions were in a way that, like, is really strange for how much movie there is. For how much movie there is almost no character to it at all. I think every other, like, for a biopic, every single other character that is not the title character has more personality, more identity, more like agency than the lead. It's so weird. It's like baffling. I've never seen anything like this in a lot of ways. Like, this is almost like the color negative of, like, Gone with the Wind. Like, Gone with the Wind, I, like, disagreed so strongly about what that movie was about. Like, I think that movie's weird, gross, and also beautiful. This movie is, like, beautiful to look at, but, like, there's nothing there. If you throw water on this movie, it disappears entirely. There's, like, nothing to it at all. And I don't know if that means it's bad, or if it means that it's just, like, I don't know how I should rate it. This is where, like, 3.5 is where I ended up, as just like the House of Cards of it all. Is like, I think this is as much as I can put on this without it collapsing. But if, like, I could very easily lower this and I would be fine. Like, what was my rating for Gone with the Wind? I think Gone with the Wind was like 3.5 too. I don't know if I'm.
Think so.
I will say I'm 2.5 on both as well. So it's like, I think that I do agree with it. Like, color negatives are just like, I think that one is, well, like, I think they're both well-made shit scripts, just for very different reasons.
Yeah, it's just like, I think, like, the thing is that I don't think Lawrence of Arabia is harmful on.
It's less
on,
objectionable.
Yeah,
I think,
like,
at least, like, Gone with the Wind is a clear, like, good half, bad half of, like, in terms of filmmaking. This one is just continuously, like, the same, like, mediocre level.
Is it worse to have no thoughts in your head and be pretty, or to be gorgeous and have, like, abhorrent thoughts? Like, what is the line that I as a person can put on this? And I don't really know the answer, because
You
Gone
gave
with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind 3 stars.
Okay, then it has to be 3 stars. Lower it to 3 stars, because that's
Oh.
I can't, like, I don't know what we're doing with this movie at all. Like, this movie's the most, like, in a weird way, this movie is like the movie that is most a cipher to me.
I will also add that, like, again, like, having, like, again, the similar thing of, like, I think they're very similar in quality, just, like, in different ways. I have this below Gone with the Wind, just, like, spoiler for later, whatever. Just for the sake of, I think that Gone with the Wind at least tries something more. I think the performances are standing out. I think it's having themes and trying to dig into stuff. The racism is really fucked up, and that's dragging it down a lot. But at the end of the day, I think it's taking these big swings and making it work. This story that it's presenting is entirely uninteresting, partially to Jack's theme, just like, I don't really care about him, because, like, oh, he dies, pretty unremarkably too. It's not like he goes out and like fucking plays a gore. He's like, "Oops, accident." And the funeral's
Imagine
like, "Hey,
leading
no
a whole revolution, and I know nothing about you at the end of it.
At the
Like, it's
funeral, they
so
literally say, "I don't know
weird
who he is." You're
you're-
acknowledging the criticism, not doing anything about it.
Okay. We could probably take my rating down. My favorite biblical character of all time, y'all will know this, is
David versus Goliath.
nope. Jack,
Jesus.
Matthew.
I don't know Bible characters.
Jonah.
Moses. My favorite biblical character of all time is Moses, because Moses was depressed the entire time. He had no idea what was going on. People kept asking things of him, and he did not like any of it. He was not cool with the whole story. He was like, I don't want to go back there. I just left there 40 years. Well, you're going to go back, baby. I don't want to. And they just kept making... Larry led a whole ass revolution, and they were like, so this is pretty crazy, huh? And he's like, yeah. And then he goes home. He goes home at the end of it, gets in a crash and dies, and his superiors have nothing to say about it. They're like, what do you think about this guy? Yeah, he was yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the weirdest. I feel like we could all write a pretty decent eulogy for each other just from doing this show. And we haven't killed anybody. Like, imagine
Alex died as he lived,
Probably.
a little bored,
probably.
and honestly
Yeah.
looking for a drink.
Yeah, it's so weird, this movie.
I got a free churro before this.
It's so weird. I don't understand at all. Yeah, anyway. Jack. Oh, yeah, this is pretty
Should
low.
be lower.
Alright,
Be lower.
alright.
Should be lower.
Yeah, it's not like a. I guess it's like pretty mid. It's not like Rocky or whatever, but like it's pretty. Boom! Plug for the Rocky podcast that we will do right after this. We're talking about Rocky 2 today. Stick
Also,
around
spoilers
on the
for when
channel.
we talk about Rocky.
Well, you
Stick
two
around
have
when we talk about Rocky.
You literally made a podcast about a Best Picture winner before we've covered it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Now it's just me and Matthew be like, yeah, this is pretty good. And y'all are going to talk over us?
Probably.
Dicks.
Let me just play my parts from. We could do that clip from that I posted on Twitter. Jack, bring up the clip from my Twitter.
What?
Bring up the clip from my Twitter
Look.
that I posted on Twitter a couple days ago. I posted a clip on Twitter.
I didn't see it.
Okay, well, look it up.
Vince, I swear on my life,
What up?
I will.
I wish I had the, like, you know that sound that always sounds like it's getting higher, but it's not? I need that ability with my voice just to, like, make Jack go
Yeah.
insane.
You don't need the ability to make weird noises. You don't.
I literally set a New Year's resolution to be less annoying, and I'm breaking it almost immediately.
No, I told you not to make that resolution.
I'm
told
sorry,
you. Not
Tim.
that I don't think you should. I think we
Alex,
love you. The way.
You clearly know what the clip is. I don't.
All right, but we're not moving on from this point.
Play it.
We'll have to look it up on my Twitter, which is what I was telling you to do. Oh, look, it's right there. That's crazy. Wow, I found it almost right away.
And Jack's a bad supporter, almost like he needs a teammate.
That's crazy.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. This
That
Dead
was
Air is
free.
brought to you by Jack Pinchuk and his.
This
refusal
Dead
to
Air
go
is
on
brought to you
my-
by Alex Martinez Coronado, putting me on the
Well,
spot.
I didn't know that you were just gonna have Dead Air on this.
Air's dead. The old air can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because it's dead.
Why are you here? You haven't said anything this entire time.
Well, it's good.
We are not doing that. Nope.
All right, fine. Well,
No, I haven't seen the clip. I think you should share it with the masses.
it's not true. You were there for the entire time of the Rocky podcast.
I missed like 10 minutes of it.
Was it that 10 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Anyway, Jack, I know you feel really strongly about one performance. Are we doing it? Are we giving out a Louis Jourdain award?
I don't agree.
absolutely should. We
I think
absolutely.
you're insane.
Now, who are you nominating for the Louis Jourdain award?
the most wooden performance I can possibly think of. Peter O'Toole.
That's crazy. Matthew, because I think I mean, do you think we should put up a Louis Jourdain award? Is that a rarely used list?
I don't think. I mean, I really just don't care enough about the movie to, you know.
Now, you've put me at an interesting place because I want to give out a Louis Jourdain award. But we're stuck at 2-2, so I don't know that we will. It's a real shame. We'll have to wait until Caleb T. Coho is here so that when he pretends to have watched Lawrence of Arabia, he can go, no, we're not giving that award. Because he didn't see it.
There's one movie
is the thing.
that I wanted to watch on 2x speed, it's this hunk of shit. Like, there's so much and so little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's, I mean, lots of really nice shots of like walking against sunsets, sand.
Well, you know what?
Camels?
Here's the thing.
That's a
I have a
similar
good idea for who the standout performer of this movie is.
No, that's mean. That's mean.
Omar Sharif is genuinely good.
Omar Sharif is.
I would even say like Alec Guinness. I think like, boy, that guy brings some energy.
Oh, but it's also Alec Guinness playing a not white man.
Brown face.
Brown face, which
Hey, listen.
we'll get to later.
As the closest thing to brown here, he's fine. Who decides this? I do. Oh yeah, look at y'all.
Holy
the silence
shit.
right now. The silence of y'all. He carries it. You know what? It's fine.
You
Everybody
take
wants to be
priority.
mad
I'm not
about
gonna
Alec
argue with
Guinness.
you.
You know who you're not mad at? Robert Downey Jr. There, I said it. No, it's fine. We can give it to Omar Sharif. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, actually. Although I will say, Robert Downey Jr., you did fine. No one's mad about that either. That movie works.
He got nominated for an Oscar for that performance.
Well, you know what? Lots of people are nominated for things. I can't condone all of them. In fact, I won't. Yeah, congratulations to Omar Sharif. Congratulations to Peter O'Toole, by the way, for just narrowly avoiding, maybe, receiving our only like second ever Louis Jourdain award. Yeah, so when Coho gets here and pretends to have seen it, we'll see. We'll see if he gets it. Yeah. So where are we putting Omar? Because even then, I don't think it's that good. I'll be honest. It's only
Okay, below Lewis.
below
Below
Clara.
No,
Layers.
I said below Clarabeau.
Below Clarabeau.
I would put him. I put him. I put him below Lou Ayres, above Charlton Heston. Like,
That's high.
I don't
That's
like Charlton
high.
Heston. I don't like Charlton Heston.
I'm okay with this placement, honestly.
Yeah.
Can I convince you to go above Clarabeau?
No.
Because Wings is also bad.
No.
No.
Wings is good, and you have to get over yourself.
No,
And
it fucking sucks.
It's fucking
It-
sucks.
it really
It's
does.
fucking sucks.
So there you go. Number 27. Sorry to one of the most overrated Best Picture win. Actually, not one of the most overrated Best Picture winner of all
Why
time.
is Bing Crosby so high?
Because Caleb
It's
Coho
been a minute. I don't know if we've done a show in the new year. I don't think that we have. Can
No,
we
we have.
look at this list really quickly?
Yeah, 'Cause I have issues.
Because
First of all,
this is
what
wild.
the fuck?
Go
What?
back, go
What
back to the
fuck?
edit screen because I think we have to relive some of these. Go back to the edit screen because I wanna really look at this. Okay, so there's some of these that we don't really care about. Like Around the World in 80 Days may as well have not had performances.
Same with
Oh,
Hell Green Valley.
That's funny. That's objectively funny, and I'm happy it's down there.
The Greatest Show on Earth. The weirdest thing that's ever happened to me still is The Greatest Show on Earth.
And it made Steven Spielberg love movies, and he should probably be fired for that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That racist fuck. Cavalcade, I don't remember a line of dialogue from that movie.
I vaguely remember the
What happened
Titanic
in
going
Philip
down that.
What
I
I
remember
remember
the Titanic,
is
and I was like,
Titanic
yeah,
plot twist.
I
The
remember
plot
them
twist.
being like, let's get on this cool ship, and then we were on the Titanic, and all of us started going ah, and then
Ah, Titanic jump scare.
I watched it on a plane.
what go up, yeah, Dick Dix. I think we only
Dick
have
Dix
that
is
so
too high. I would put him below Diana Liner.
I don't know
Like,
what
I
Dick
don't
Dix
like
is
that.
doing up there, but
William Powell is like shockingly low for how famous he is. Yeah, GG. Yeah, Wings. So we agree that like performances we kind of like starts at like 25, 26, right?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
even remember her. Like I remember the male lead over her in that movie
that's
Okay.
because gay kiss.
That's true,
But-
probably.
because what?
They kiss.
Because gay kiss.
The men kiss. The men kiss.
Hoggies.
Charlton Heston. Yeah, Lou Ayres. Oh wow, Lou Ayres is low on this
Lou
list.
Shockingly
Ayres,
low.
Yeah.
Shockingly low. How did we
redo this fucking list because y'all shit on that movie too much?
No, we didn't.
I gave it 4.5 stars, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, All
keep
Quiet on the Western Front
falling
was like
in
one of our
again.
highest rated movies.
it's a great 4-star movie.
It's one of the movies we most agreed on.
It's too low.
Joan Fontaine.
Too high.
Barry
Wow.
Fitzgerald is the one from Going My Way that's that high,
This is-
not Crosby.
Lou Ayres should literally be top 15.
I agree.
Well, let's go up and see what our top 15 looks like.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't
would
have much to say about like
About-
Joyce Wright.
Okay. She's so low. She is so low. I hate this.
Okay, I can tell you
But that's
why.
fair.
Though. I
It's
remember it
too
happened
low.
one night, and what happened is we couldn't agree on who the best performance was. So like the wrong side won on like
Yep.
This is
two
it's the
accounts.
only episode where me missing fucked everything up.
That's probably true. Vivian Lee, is a little high. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's high.
Yeah.
That's high, and we have the
Low,
wrong performance.
low.
Um, Lionel Barrymore,
That's fine.
everybody.
Swap him and Colbert and I'm happier. Gene
No.
Kelly is too fucking high. I hate this
Nah.
fucking show.
Nice.
No.
Raising
I
the Kid
disagree.
is fucking
Sasuke
You're
ridiculous.
doing fine.
Hayakawa.
Keep wearing tight pants, Gene Kelly. I mean, you're dead, but keep wearing tight pants.
Ernest
The
Borgnine is still in the top 10, and I will take that.
Why?
Lionel
What did
Barrymore
you
as
do?
edit.
I mean,
On the Waterfront. Yep. Carl Malden. Yep.
yeah.
Isn't it
Bergman.
crazy that like
Whoa.
there's a performance from On the Waterfront and we don't have it? Like, like there's the one that people think of, and then that's just not the one we have. That's crazy. All the King's Men. Yeah. mhm,
Fuck Marlboro,
Casablanca.
no.
Charles Did we fight over
Charles
Casablanca?
Lawton too high. No, we didn't. We all put it at 5, basically.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. But then we watched Roderick Crawford and
Yeah. That's it. Ray Milland.
Charles Lawton's too high.
That's a fight I lost at some point in time. Is Ray Milland at?
yeah, Ray Malone is
And you didn't even know who it was.
Huh? Who did
The
we vote for
Apartment.
the apartment?
Roderick Crawford.
Exactly.
Did we
That
go
was Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah, Shirley
Okay.
MacLaine.
at that note?
There's Fran
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Kubelik, right?
Yeah.
Jubilee.
Kubelik. I don't know how to spell that.
I'm proud of us for having done that without arguing too much.
Mhm.
Are you just looking up how to spell McLean? Yep. Yep. Yep.
So much.
People, let me tell you about my dead air.
Oh, fuck off.
All right.
You
No,
You know, that's why this isn't a audio podcast.
you can see us laughing at Jack. Yeah, great. Standout performances. That's your list starting in the new year. I wish we could redo these lists, but we can't because we would probably
Really?
still disagree about them. Although Ko's not here, that would probably fuck some shit up. What's next, Jack? You're leading the show.
Uh,
You're doing a
You
great
know
job.
what? You know what? Spence, hit the song.
That was a loud
It's been
one.
a, it's
That
been a
was
minute.
loud.
been a minute since I gotten that. I had to like put some.
Welcome to How Gay Is My Valley, the podcast from the podcast, where we rank every Best Picture winner based on how gay it is. Spence, how gay is not that? How is Lawrence of Arabia?
Hilarious.
So it's probably gay, but I don't remember like anything that happened in it. So I'm gonna say,
I agree with you. I don't think there's much more to be said about it. What do you think, Alex and Matthew?
I was
Anything-
reading the Wikipedia page for this, and they were like, "Yeah, we really explored Lawrence's
right. Told me about
weirdness."
this.
I thought we were being really like they were like they thought they were being super like clever about it, and I was like, "Clever about what? You didn't do anything. You had There's one moment where they're like someone caresses his face, but they're gonna like assault him. They're not. It's not like a you're a handsome man. You know that. It's like a look at you. You will do nicely. It's not like it's not cool, and he's not cool with it. In fact, the next thing that happens is a punch in the face. Like it's not like the next thing that happens is they cane him for daring to be kind of hot in in the sands. What I mean is that's like it's not really.
But there are no women in the movie, so
That's
no.
true. There's no women, but like, that's true. There's no women. You know what? You're right. Anytime there's not women, it's pretty gay.
it's like the Navy.
Just guys getting together, doing caravan massacres, asking the British Army for money. You know, queer. You know, the gay agenda. This is this. I mean, for me, this is like low.
Yeah.
This is like Mrs. Miniver levels of like not gay.
All right. So how between
I
Mrs.
would
Miniver
put it
and Mark?
above for How Great Is My Valley, below From Here to Eternity.
That's where I initially had it, but I don't know.
I think both those are
How much
equally
of this list is just like not gay, so we don't really have
Yeah,
a
this
strong
is
place.
like you could just put it like anywhere below 20 something, and it would be like
Yeah.
fine.
I
There's
think that's
not
fine. Put it below for me.
Men hugging it. I think I saw it 2
All right,
weeks ago.
that's
I
fine.
watched some clips today. Can we look at this list too? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Grand Hotel still number 1. That's crazy. It's so hard
Yeah,
to beat gay.
It's
incest.
gay
It's
incest.
so
How do you
hard.
beat that?
It's so hard.
Goodness. Yep. That's
Can
That's
can
still
we
our
see
number
the
one.
can we see the top on this one?
yeah. That's the more
Because
interesting.
some of these are like fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, Grand Hotel is pretty gay. West Side Story is pretty gay. Yeah, dudes building bridges. Yeah, it's crazy. There's like a clear line of like where it starts being gay.
I love the description for this list.
Yeah.
A direct quote from I think Alex. In one of our first episodes of doing.
That's not me. I would never encourage anyone to watch this show. I talk about this show often as like why were you watching a movie from the 60s? I never ever encourage anyone to watch this show. And like people that I know do watch this show, like people that I work with watch this show. I have never once
Oh my
encouraged
god, what?
Oh.
Yeah, Aaron, if you're listening, say hi to Faith for me. But like I would like
do your job.
I would never say like, hey, you should watch this show. I would only ever show them clips and be like, isn't this stupid? And this is like the weirdest part of the show, I think. Because like when would any of these movies like otherwise be like next to each other. When would you really talk about Grand Hotel with West Side Story? It's only based on how gay they are.
There's a musical for Grand Hotel. They keep trying to fucking push on y'all.
There
Oh,
is.
we're not
Yeah.
watching it.
But
Yeah.
it's a musical.
Yeah. So is An American in Paris. You didn't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jack.
Spence, close it out. Ow! Okay, Matthew.
Asian.
Welcome to Million Dollar Racist, the podcast with a podcast where we rank every Best Picture winner based on how racist it is. And oh boy, do we have a good one for you today.
Number 3, calling it right now.
Alex,
Do we?
how
Is it?
racist is Lawrence of Arabia?
Be honest, not very. It's not.
I don't know about that.
It's not.
Blackface, or not blackface, brown face.
Yeah, you know the word for it is the thing. And like this movie doesn't have a racist thought in its head. And I know like it's not even like they knew they just didn't know enough brown actors to cast. So they just started casting just like whoever they could find that was famous at the time. It's not and like
Well, where
they
do we
made them
put
like
West
they
Side Story?
made
Because
like the
it's
people they did cast
also-
as like incorrectly. They made them like super cool dudes. They were like they made them like the coolest, like richest people in the movie. So I don't actually know that this movie is racist. This movie
So-
doesn't have that thought in its head. I'm telling you, it just doesn't.
So hear me out, Alex. This movie is racist in the same way that your well-meaning aunt says, "Oh, he uses they them pronouns." Like it's not racist, but it's not smart enough to be not racist.
That is
Yeah, that's what I said.
correct.
Nothing in the
saying
story
I'm
is,
saying
like,
not
doing
really is what I
anything-
said. I said not really. I don't mean that it's like it's not trying to be racist. It's like insensitive, but I don't think that it's like malicious. Like Gone with the Wind is malicious. Bring up the
Oh,
list while we talk about it. Bring up the list of like the race because we could definitely look at where it starts being malicious. Like these bottom ones, we can
Like it's
kind of
definitely
go
not
above because we
not
can agree.
racist, so it definitely should be above the not non-racist ones. But with
When we
brown face-
start seeing brown people, then we can start. Yeah, go up because yeah, okay. This is good.
so it's around West
Um,
Side Story because it has the same.
I would even say
mostly the
like
same issue.
I think the highest I would go personally is above like Ben-Hur. Cause that for me that's where we start being like
Why-
like insensitive about stuff. But there's nothing like insensitive about besides the casting. There's nothing insensitive about it because in fact the movie is like let's unite the Arabs. It'll be like really cool, and we'll fight the Turks. But
hesitate
you don't
to
really
agree
see
with
anything
you.
bad about the Turks either. Like they're just the Turks. They're the people in charge.
You've convinced me. I agree putting it at number 9.
But okay.
Matthew, where would
I
you put it?
remember what was racist about Best Years.
They dropped
Uh,
a few slurs talking about like fighting.
Mhm.
The Japanese and
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
yeah,
There's-
I'm fine with fine.
Like I agree. There's like stuff that's questionable about it. I just don't know that it's like if we were gonna like purely remake it and just not update the script at all, we wouldn't have to change anything. Like we would be fine. We wouldn't be like, I can't believe you left that part about the Turks loving sushi or whatever. Like that's crazy. How could you possibly leave that in?
I love how we have Mrs. Miniver this high
She's
She didn't shoot
pro-racist. Fuck
You didn't
that.
shoot that demon. That's crazy.
because she didn't shoot the Nazi. She
Yeah,
called
yeah.
the police.
Exactly.
Called
This,
the police
this
and
show
had
is
them
pro
arrested.
shooting Nazis, just for the
Can't
record.
just hand feed Nazis from your pantry. That's wild. That's
Like,
wild.
just like a wild pig, just here you go, Nazi.
That's a wild thing for a British woman to do. Is the thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
From-
with that, now we
This is
have
the worst of this. This is the weirdest list.
Cavalcade is out of the top 10. Lawrence of Arabia enters the top 10. What else do you want from this list? I don't know. Matthew, close it out.
Asian.
All right. What else do we have here?
What is Cimarron not number one?
Yeah, I don't know. How is it fucking not?
Because Gentleman's Agreement, The Great Ziegfeld, which had blackface, and Around the World in 80 Days.
We really drew lines where there needn't be them.
All right. You know the song. Play it.
What?
Alex, hit the song.
The song?
Hit the song.
Your song, the one you do.
Oh, Highway to the Danger Zone. Yeah.
That'll do it. All right. Welcome to the Is It Better Than Top Gun Maverick? Hold my hand. I don't know what we're calling the show these days, but whatever it is, we have to ask ourselves this question. Why did I pull this list up? We don't do that.
Hear me out. Best original song, Loser, Hold My Hand. Because Not
Yeah,
Too Much
let's
is going to sweep the
go.
Oscars.
Not too.
Natsu is probably going to win, yeah. And I'm here
Great
for it.
song, bad Pokemon.
Anyway, with that in mind, Alex, is this movie better than Top Gun Maverick?
No, it's not.
Matthew? Alex or Spence?
No.
Yes.
Cool. No. Oh, well, then you're wrong. 3 no's and 1 yes for some reason. That solidifies it. Lawrence of Arabia, not better than Top Gun Maverick.
I so desperately wish I could just walk up to Joseph Kaczynski, hand him this list, and say, "Hey, we think all of these movies are worse than your masterpiece, Top Gun Maverick."
You know we
So-
can. We can send Joseph Kaczynski a
Fan mail.
link to the letterbox and be like, hey, listen,
Yeah.
we do a show. That's what we should do. We should write into Critically Acclaimed. Here's my idea. Spence, write a draft email to Critically Acclaimed and be like, so we do the show. Don't plug it because no one should watch this. But we do the show, and part of it is that we put all of these things on lists. And one of the lists is which movies are better than Top Gun Maverick. These are the movies we think are worse than Top Gun Maverick. And just watch them cry. Whitney probably will cry.
Whitney?
Whitney will cry. Whitney, I love you, by the way. You are the best film critic that's ever been made. And yeah.
All right.
that's all I have to say.
I am struggling
Please never
to
come
find.
to Ansel because I will cry. I will be unable to say words. That's true.
I am struggling to find other lists.
A Reason to
do.
Live.
I think it's just the Best Picture ranking.
Matthew, any updates?
I was wrong. The red carpet is at 5 and it starts at 7.
Beans. Yeah, we can do
Cool.
the. Yep.
Beans. Good for your heart.
Cool. Let's pull up the ranking then. Where does Lawrence of Arabia rank for us?
Last place.
No.
Be funny though.
You can make a good case.
I had a thought. I had a thought about this, and it was like we should each be building a tier list of like
Below Wings.
you have to watch this movie. You don't have to watch this, or you have to watch this if you have time. And then, there's one that's like you don't ever have to watch this. This I think Lawrence of Arabia would be in my you don't have to watch this.
No.
You don't have to. It's you're
Okay,
just
I
as
think
fine.
to go below GG, above The Greatest Show on Earth.
I would say below Gentleman's Agreement, above How Green Was My Valley.
You're an idiot. but okay.
Below Gentleman's
Scroll up.
Agreement, above How
Scroll
Green
up.
Was My Valley.
Scroll up a little bit.
I would not go above Wings.
I
would
would.
not go above Wings as well.
Here's the thing. I would have it above Wings, below Emile Zola, but I think Gentleman's Agreement is better, so I'm fine keeping it where you guys want it.
Woo! Compromise.
So below
Right
Gentleman's Agreement or below Wings?
Below Gentleman's, probably.
Yeah, below Gentleman's. I think Gentleman's is it's weird that I think it's a good movie, but I literally can't remember a thing about it. I think if you remade it, it's a lot better than what it was.
This movie is like a really pretty fake diamond. You see it and you're like, wow, that's crazy. And then you find out there's nothing.
Lawrence
to
of Arabia, bottom 10 Best Picture winner. Everyone should know that.
I would. I mean, at the point that we are at, yeah, absolutely, I would agree.
Yeah. yes, at this point in time, it ranks as what it does it rank as for me.
Yeah, I recently redid my calcs on because I had stopped doing it at like week 12. I did my calcs I updated my letterbox list of best picture winners. Hoo boy.
It is my
boy.
29 out of 35.
It's currently my
It
25.
is your what?
It's my 29 out of 35.
It
Well,
is my
29 out of 36 because I have Sunrise on my list because that also won.
it is my 55 out of 70.
No.
Yeah,
I haven't-
in all
Yeah.
in all the 80. How many am I at right now?
11, 12.
Out
It's my
of the-
13 of the ones we've seen so far.
21 out of 36.
Or 13th from the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
That was
mine. I have it as 25 out of 35.
Out of the 86 I have seen, it ranks at number 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Did I put Rocky on this one yet?
Rocky's not on my public one yet. No.
Rocky is just outside of the top, or just at the bottom 5.
All right. With that in mind, did anyone watch? Hang on.
Extra credit.
Did anyone watch any extra credit movies?
This movie was so long. How would you have time for that?
We did not.
Yeah,
have
no.
time.
I've been busy watching other movies.
I didn't get a chance to rewatch To Kill a Mockingbird.
Same. I need to. That being said, The Music Man is good, and I want that on the record.
Put it on the list.
There has been some arguments. The Music Man sucks by one Caleb fucking Coho. You're dumb. Stop it. It's
not
great.
here to
I think
defend
I think he dislikes it.
He's
It
not here
is.
defending himself because he is
Good.
running away from the Rocky
It's a
podcast.
good movie.
Fucking coward. Yeah, cool. Jack,
Are we putting the Music Man on the list?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then in that case, let me just quickly edit the coming soon banners so that they say the correct things. All right. Yeah. Here's the first one. Next, in literally 10 minutes or so, Alex and I will be hopping on to the next call to do our review of Rocky 2 in the second episode of our Creed 3 countdown. After that, we have Tom Jones.
Next week, probably Tom Jones, the Best Picture winner that you may have heard of, but none of you have seen probably. Do you think it's weird that like maybe someone listens to this to study, and we give them almost no information?
That's true.
You're not wrong. And then, hang on, 80 what? What year was that movie? 82.
Jack.
And then later we have Rocky 3, part of the Creed 3 countdown. And then even later on is My Fair Lady. And
Wait,
my
are
God,
y'all? Oh, never mind. I just missed. Yeah,
I am not looking
we're
forward
that close to My Fair Lady.
Yeah, we're
So
2 weeks
long.
out from My
And the
Fair
week
Lady.
after, you know, what?
This is
On
it. Our
65.
friendships with one of our most loyal audience members will be tested.
I don't give a shit. He can have better
Yeah.
opinions.
We'll have to. I'll have to wear the.
Sorry.
I'll have to wear the combat cardigan for that.
I
But until then,
will
Oh my god.
keep an open mind when I rewatch it. Andrew James Barr, if you are watching, just know that while I am watching My Fair Lady, I will keep an open mind.
The
don't
when you're
like-
watching My
rough.
Fair Lady,
Jesus
I'll be thinking of
Christ.
you.
I will see what happens on rewatch. Maybe it's better than I remember.
I'm scared of the 60s.
Remember we were excited.
then
to
we-
go to the 60s?
We have the Man for All Seasons after that.
Yeah,
That's got to be 3 hours, right?
I think
No.
by the end of this, the 60s will be
Okay,
our
2
least
hours. Okay, I'm
favorite.
shocked.
I think the
And
60s are
all
gonna be
of our-
some of our least
The Sound of
favorite.
Music.
Sound of Music is going to be number. I want you guys. I'm saying it right now. I am probably going to have The Sound of Music is better than Top Gun Maverick, and I need some support on that.
I will probably not be able to support you.
I think
I will not support you on that.
You already have my
sorry.
support.
That's in Matthew's like
You know
top
who
10.
won't support-
I
you
need
know who
one
won't
more
support you.
person.
It is my number
You know who
10
won't.
out of 100.
If you're getting your shitting musical above it, I'm getting mine. This is a two-way street that you're going to
Tests
drive.
don't count for the thing, and I don't think Koho's gonna like The Sound of Music more than
Coho is not.
No, he doesn't.
Top Gun Maverick. So
Yeah, so that's not going to
get
happen.
what you
I'm
get,
sorry.
cut whatever deal you can. Maybe with me, but I mean, I'm willing to turn traitor and run. But you know what?
Yeah,
that's
that's
the story for another time. Jack, take us home, baby.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in 10 minutes, or at least Alex and I will. Bye.
I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.
Ooh, don't get mad about
Ow.
brown face.